This is one of my favorite intros of the game, Metal Gear Solid. Hi and welcome to another live play Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Just go. Well, let's start with easy, or I'll do very easy today, just the tanker part, and then if anyone liked it, you could leave a comment down below. If you tomorrow, what level should I do tomorrow? Yeah, again, I'll do easy mode, very easy today, but you could leave a comment down below. What should I play tomorrow? Again, this one, but what level, what difficulty should I play?
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
sorry for this. I'm going to skip this opening. So. But if you want not to skip the scenes, you can message me
Kept you waiting, huh?
here.
I'm at the sneak
Or
point.
leave me a message.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted.
Skip
Landing
scenes.
impact.
I must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed. All right, let's look at your gear.
Hello.
Russians?
The beginning of the first time I played this
sure?
game back in
Nobody
what was
Barber
it,
touched that
2001,
head there.
2002 when it came out for the PlayStation 2. I could tell this guy was Russian. And the rest of the soldiers because of the clothes.
I'm transmitting the photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
We need to get a fix on.
I'm eating candy.
Freeze.
Wanted to get his dog tags, but unfortunately, no luck. I just bought this game not today, last week. I've been playing this game since last week when I was doing Metal Gear Solid 1. And today, this week, I decided to do Metal Gear Solid 2, even though I didn't finish playing Metal Gear Solid 1. I hope the game doesn't crash on me. It's on the PlayStation 5 for like $65. That's funny. I was able to get through the other way, but
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me? If you're going to do it, then do it.
wanted to get his dog tags, but damn fool had to.
Snake, there's a Snake, wait! Don't move!
Good old box.
been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Otacon, the ship appears to be... Freeze.
Let's say in this game with thermal goggles, you could see who's carrying dog tags and who is not carrying dog tags.
Who's there?
Freeze.
And I first time played this game, I'm like,
Raven.
oh, don't tell me. Like, wait, we killed Raven in Metal Gear Solid 1. So how the heck? And if this or someone like who's carrying the same kind of weapon, how am I going to beat him just with a tranquilizer gun, a USB gun, a chaff grenade, stun grenade? That wouldn't even help. I'm like, oh well, I might as well have to face him. I got ready and I turned and I see it was a freaking doll. And they say if you shoot the light, well, supposedly if you shut the light, it moves.
Freeze.
repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position freeze.
Snake.
Horizontal bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Nothing to report.
Snake,
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
okay, Snake.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing...
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can...
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course...
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to military development, but it cannot be more different in nature than the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our whole Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Gear.
I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for future generations. As a soldier, I know what that means. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Down. Right. Front.
Good.
Getting back to the topic at hand.
Freeze.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great manta ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never
Good.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army.
Good.
Move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left!
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for future generations. As a soldier, I know that. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Down. Right. Front. Getting back to the topic at hand. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great manta ray. Our Ray has a sting
Looks like I...
That nature never gave the mountain. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Searson rendered his presence the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex developed
No.
on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little. To move on, the proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence.
Good.
The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. This Metal Gear is designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technologies such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again, but Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics. The brain drain of nuclear specialists in the black market trade and weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, the result is the renewed proliferation. You see the world over. I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert. We cannot risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me.
Good.
Former President Sears can also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he who lowered Start 3's ceiling for tactical nuclear weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABM treaty. Everyone believed the world was headed for the end of the arms race when Shadow Moses happened. Your necks must be stiff by now. Time for some more stretches. Left. Down. Front. Down. Front. Right. Front. To move on, even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth, everyone in the international military community knows the facts. Its specs spread across the globe like wildfire. The nuclear race is on again. The only
Good.
thing to reverse its course is this Metal Gear Ray. The National Missile Defense program program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure. And the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top secret field testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert. We cannot risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me. We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top secret field testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first image is... Stop it, okay? Are you trying to freak...
against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert. We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Huh? Stop! Freeze!
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for future generations. As a soldier, I know that. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Down. Right.
Good.
Front.
Freeze.
Getting back to the topic at hand. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make it landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and making
Good.
any shoreline. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costing his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific. Interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Raid bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path.
Looks like...
We, the Marines, will lead the charge.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
What do you intend to
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that
Be
tanker
right
2
back.
years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology. a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
I'm back.
You could... Raiden, you should be used to the controls by now. Proceed with your mission. Got your feet wet?
Colonel, I've sighted... Colonel, there's...
Good. Raiden.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Stay on the lookout.
Freeze!
First, Raiden.
I'll go.
I was part.
What about...
He's Romanian, a wizard with not. Can't tell me, huh?
He's asleep? How much longer is this guy gonna sleep? Wish I were that relaxed. He's still sleeping.
Liquid.
Huh?
Jack? Jack, dear.
Colonel.
It's possible the terror... You're currently using...
Colonel, to the Colonel, who are dead? Colonel, who...
Raiden, don't...
Colonel, do you think the terrorist ringleader is really...
That tanker accident that happened...
Jack, I did a search on the big Strut C is the resident.
The punch is the base. Move in close. Move in behind the enemy and push the weapon button without touching the left stick. You can put him in a chokehold. Once you see the codec screen, set the frequency by moving the left stick left.
I can't believe you, Jack. Do you know what that place is?
I just thought maybe the bomb...
It's possible that... Raiden, when you're flattened against a... Flatten your... If you find an item box, walk up to it. An item box can
Don't shoot.
There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be...
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and... there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link-up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
The big... Norman...
I'm...
I'm all right. No need to worry. I'm all right.
Right in here.
That was snake in a in a box.
Right. Another C4 down. There was one planted.
Tell me a little more.
Vamp is a member of Dead.
What do you know about that strange...
Fat Man.
Pliskin, I saw someone wearing a cardboard box just now.
A box? I don't know anything about that. You sure you weren't imagining things?
Of course I'm sure. Do you think it's one of the members of Dead Cell?
How should I know?
I don't want to fight someone like that.
Why not?
Because it looks so dumb. Anyone who's willing to be seen like that must be completely insane. I mean, he's a psycho, there's no question about it.
Oh. Yeah.
Pliskin, what do you know about still... Pliskin, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team's been wiped out.
Is that right?
Is that all you have to say? I thought they were your comrades.
Yeah, too bad.
Too bad? Pliskin, you seemed pretty focused on the Navy captain. Hey, Pliskin, were you really a...
Nothing here.
your status report. What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut D have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Not again. We need more patrols.
Send the replacement guard for the area.
Cannot spare any backup at the moment. Go after the target without additional assistance.
Raiden, Stillman is...
Raiden, I'm done with one more C4. This one... Raiden, don't ever turn... That's a tranquilizer gun with... The cardboard box that you have is ideal for fooling your enemies. It's a very important tool for infiltration missions.
Really?
Of course. I can't begin to count the number of agents whose lives were saved by a cardboard box.
You mean everyone's using them?
Look, I'm not exaggerating when I say the success of your mission hinges on how you use that cardboard box.
Huh.
But in the end, a cardboard box is only made of paper. Handle it with care or it won't be of much use to you. You know, I've lost a couple thanks to you.
What?
Nothing. Forget it. Treat your cardboard box with care. Take care of...
Freeze! Hey! Raiden here. The C...
Jack, do you...
Freeze! This is right. I have.
Right.
You missed.
Right. Fat man just caught.
I'll take over.
Freeze!
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Freeze!
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he Dead Cell?
I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer. Can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time. And life.
I used to hang around department store clock counters. Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own endless. Hey, where'd you go?
Look, your favorite. Explosives. How about a little time off?
How you doing?
Biomet.
I suggest you saw it too.
Why did they have to bring the football? What's this for?
You might be.
Colonel. Freeze! Oh!
Got a minute, Jack?
Okay, that's it for tonight, or today morning, or whatever. I'll be back on later, I hope, or tonight. No, I mean later tonight, or tomorrow morning, or noon, or whatever. So, see you. Before I leave, I have to remember to save.